Sister Mary of the Sacred Heart, Live Jesus. Sister Mary of the Sacred Heart lived from 1825 to 1903. She was the foundress of the Guard of Honor of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Chapter 1, Day 3. When Constance returned home to her family in September of 1840, she soon found herself surrounded by admirers and receiving many marriage proposals. She was introduced into society, and her return from boarding school was celebrated with a social gathering. During the carnival season, she even attended a costume ball held at the home of one of her relatives. The attraction to comfort, elegance, and worldly pleasures quickly awakened within this innocent soul, who came close to losing her way. Yet Jesus was watching over her. During the following Lenten season, the spiritual reflections and readings proper to that holy time stirred her heart and awakened within her wholesome thoughts. She examined her conscience and resolved, with renewed favor, to embrace once again a life of sincere devotion and solid piety. As previously mentioned, Constance had left the boarding school of the Sisters of Saint Mauro with a firm conviction that God was calling her to the religious life. This calling occupied her thoughts and filled her dreams. The mere mention of marriage filled her with dread. With great humility and simplicity, she shared her resolution and her desires with the worldly pastor of Our Lady Parish, who was also her confessor. Since this venerable priest had prepared her for her first Holy Communion, she believed that he would now guide her towards the fulfillment of her long-awaited vocation. How surprised she was when he chose instead to postpone the decision she had been eagerly awaiting. At the same time, her father, Mr. Bernot, who had a particular affection for this eldest daughter, would often tell her, "If you become a religious sister, I shall die of sorrow." As might be expected, many obstacles arose that hindered the realization of her vocation. Barely a year later, on October the 14th, 1841, before reaching the age of 16, Constance married Monsieur de Lulin, a young man of 28. God, however, had his own mysterious plans in permitting this unexpected event. The circumstances unfold in such a way that the young woman believed it would be God's will and accepted the marriage with humility and complete submission. Unfortunately, the marriage was not a happy one. Mrs. Tayulin, remarkable qualities, her youth, intelligence, wit, and simplicity, became the source of jealousy and envy. To avoid unpleasant conflicts, the young wife gradually withdrew from society and sought, more than ever before, peace and consolation in the practice of her Christian faith. She adopted the daily attendance at Holy Mass as a guiding principle of her life and faithfully prayed the little office of the Blessed Virgin Mary, which she later knew entirely by heart when she entered religious life. One lasting consolation remained from this painful period of her life. She had succeeded in teaching her husband to practice his Christian duties faithfully. On July 20th, 1846, Mr. Tayulin passed away. Now free at once, what would the young widow do? Would she immediately leave the world behind and enter a convent, finally responding to the religious vocation she had treasured for so many years? One might naturally have expected this to happen. Yet for the moment, God asked her to wait a little longer. God be praised.